Hello, my friends. Thank you for choosing the Roosta Show. This is Roosta Jones. Today we have Unwanted Noise, a very popular band that is taking punk scene by force. And today we have Nick joining us. So let's talk to my boy here. My boy. Hello.
Hey,
Hello, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Wonderful. Great to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you know it, Nick. Well. You're actually one of Kurt's favorite bands of the year, just to let you know. Yeah, Dismantle Records. They love you. So I wanted to say hello from Kurt. He told me to tell you. So tell me about you guys. You're from Canada, right?
Yes, we're from Montreal, Quebec.
Oh, awesome. And you are French.
Yes.
That's all.
Oui, on est Québécois.
That's so awesome. That's so cool. So tell me, how long have you been around? Unwanted Noise.
We first started the band, me and the original drummer, in around 2008. We were in uh, grade 1. I think that's maybe freshman year. We were 13 years old
Wow.
when we started the band, yeah, and then we started playing shows around 2011. We started playing an all ages show that I was booking. Me and another guy called René, who played in a
Yeah.
band called Fallen Gods. With my guitar player is called his name is Gab, the guy
Okay.
with the long hair in the band. So he
Okay.
used
Yeah.
to sing in that band, Fallen Gods. And then he
Okay.
later
That's awesome.
joined the band in 2019, I think. So
Really
that's
awesome.
pretty much the part, yeah.
You guys,
Uh,
you guys just put out a freaking amazing album.
Thank you. Yeah.
Absolutely love it.
Do
The
you have the
Bury
image
Me,
on that?
man. What was that? Yep.
Do you have
Bury
the
Me.
image there?
Yeah.
That's not the American version though. I don't have mine with me. But yeah, this is one of the Well, this is the album I'm the most proud of. To be honest, the first one I didn't really like the first one because we wrote all these songs when we were teenagers, and it's about the stuff it's teenage stuff.
You-
But
You're talking
then
about Tonight We Die album?
no, not Tonight We Die. I'm talking about the first one. I don't think I don't know if you ever heard of it. It's called
No.
Last of Our Kind.
Oh, okay.
Bunch of songs I wrote when I was 14 years old, and broken English and everything. It's not really it's punk. It's raw punk. But then so yeah, Tonight We Die. I really like that album. But then we with this one, I feel like we worked really really hard, and it shows. Like
Yeah.
we decided to rethink the way that we wanted to write the songs. We had now two guitarists, which was which is new for our albums. Like on the
Yeah.
first
Yeah.
on Tonight We Die, we only had one guitar player.
Hmm.
But then this is a game changer, and we needed to use it efficiently on
Right
this
on.
one.
So you guys, you feel like you're advanced. You guys have,
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
oh,
More
that's
mature.
good. Yeah, you got
Yeah.
more mature over age and throughout time. Good. That's awesome. And so, how's it working out with you with the two guitarists?
Oh, it's awesome the way that everybody's in the band is our friends, so we hang out with each other outside of the band,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah,
even when we hang out, we still talk about the way we want the next song to be. We have band practices twice a week,
yeah,
so we talk about the way we want the songs to sound like each time. So they have a great energy together, like
yeah,
both of them.
exactly. So, tell me about your songwriting process. Are you the one that writes the lyrics
Yeah,
for the most part, or do
mostly.
you guys all share?
It depends. I mean, on the last album, I wrote all the lyrics except for one song. But then in the on the previous one, the split, we used to have another guitarist. Her name was Sarah. She wrote
Yeah.
the song "Life Is Decay."
Hmm.
Um, if someone comes up with a song, I'm not close-minded about it. I'm
Oh, of
not
course.
saying, "Oh, your ideas are bullshit," whatever. I always share what I write. I'm
Yeah.
not keeping them for myself until the release. I'm always asking them what they think, if they want something to be changed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Want
Exactly.
to make sure everybody agrees with what I'm saying, because I know that I don't know if you read the lyrics yet, but it's not always fun and games. Um, so yeah, on the album Tonight We Die, I think maybe a few people participated. Like the guy who recorded who taped our music video, the song Prevail. This
Yeah.
guy wrote this guy wrote the whole all the lyrics of the song Tonight We Die.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we wrote it on a cardboard, the Pabst Blue Ribbon
Yeah.
boxes.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we wrote it on the back of one. We were partying the all night, and we decided to write that song.
That's funny. Do you happen to have a signature song that kind of defines Unwanted?
Yeah, most definitely, it would be Social Chaos Punks. I think that's
Okay.
the song we never, since we wrote the song. I think we never ever played a show without playing it.
Okay. Awesome. So do you have what's like kind of your goal as writing the lyrics? What are you trying to say
Uh,
as a band? What do you guys try to get out? What are you trying to say?
well, it depends. It depends. Like I'm more focused on um what I feel most of the time. Like it depends what happened in my life
Yeah.
during this particular part of my life. So sometimes it's about suicide, sometimes it's about overcoming the suicidal thoughts. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's about being proud of what the band has become since the beginning. Sometimes it's about being proud to be punk. Sometimes it's about, it's always about like friendship. It goes around like uh the friendship we have between the bond we got between the band members, the fact that the things that we see while we travel, the people we meet. It's
Yeah,
always, like usual band stuff.
of course. Okay, Kurt had a question. Do you plan on having any U.S. tours coming up?
Not for now. We've been approached to come play Syracuse again, but fortunately, since our bass player isn't allowed in the US, we need to figure out each time we come in the US, we need to figure out like who will replace on bass.
Yeah,
Uh, Even though we really like to play with our original bass player, it's always difficult to find someone to fill in that is a
yeah,
great match. We have John of former Noxious, plays in a band called Open Fire. This guy's amazing. He's always up to replace for us, but he lives in Chicago, so like if his flight's not paid for, and
yeah,
we always feel bad because he's always willing to help us out and to he's a great guy. He's also a great bass player.
yeah,
But yeah, that's so we always want for everyone like not to have too much expenses if we want to play a
yeah,
show.
exactly.
So now we're trying to have our my roommate and best friend Jeff, who plays bass in the Ballistics, a new band out of Montreal. We try to have him to play bass for us, but then he's learning the song, so we can't play any shows in the US for now.
Okay.
And we're still waiting for our bass player to figure his shit out, so we could
Yeah, I hear you.
come back in the US and maybe tour again with the Destructive like we did. I don't know if you heard of it. The tour we did from we I think we started in Chicago, then
Yeah.
Milwaukee,
Oh yeah.
Denver, we
Oh
did the
yeah. I
whole
was
West
watching
Coast
that. Yeah,
tour. Yeah, it was
definitely.
lots of fun. Yeah.
Yeah, it
I
looked
wish we
like
could
it
do
was
that
very
again.
successful. Yeah, looked like a successful little tour.
Hmm. Yeah, we met a great people there. We had the chance to meet Kurt for the first time. Great
Oh, okay.
person, the best, one
Yeah,
of the best guy I've ever
wonderful
met.
guy.
Always, he's always positive, always.
Yeah. So
Except
they
when he's tired.
what was that?
Except when he's tired. I remember him being sick because I gave I think the flu to everyone when we were in Denver on the
Oh
tour, and
no.
he was so exhausted. He was trying to sleep while watching Cobra Kai. Yeah, it was
Oh
fun.
yeah, that's funny.
Mhm.
Code Kai. I actually watched that too. That's so funny. So do you have what's some of your musical influences?
Uh, I'd say mostly street punk, oi,
Yeah.
uh, maybe pop music. If you want me to name some bands, maybe because I work in a retail store,
Okay.
and I hear pop music all day, and
Oh
it
yeah,
might
definitely.
help me to get some of this.
Of
Always think
course.
something that's catchy, because in street punk you need something that's catchy, aggressive, and that reaches the heart. You know,
Exactly.
it's always like this. So the way I think the influences of the band would be like what we were listening in our personal time, but also what we hear every day. So that would be like I've been listening to emo music lately, and I was like, oh shit, this I hate that music, but don't get me wrong, they
Yeah.
got catchy choruses, and then you
Yeah.
can get this and get some heavy metal shit in your stuff.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
everything that's catchy, you could just keep it and put it into your song, or just start from there and then do something on your own. You
Right.
know.
So did you mainly grow up with the love of punk, or did you
Oh yeah.
start with other genres?
Well, as far as I remember, like my dad showed me disco music when I was a kid.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, disco music and rock and roll, early '70s stuff.
Oh, I love
And
it.
then I'd never been a metal fan.
You
I've
know what? I
discovered
haven't either. Me
my
neither,
my
really.
cousin my
Some of the death
cousin.
metal is okay, but
Yeah, well,
when it
I'm
comes
most
to the high pitched
Yeah,
voice and stuff. It's I don't really normally do
yeah,
that. I can't. I can't get into it.
I'm I'm more into the thrash metal and speed metal stuff. That the thing that sounds like punk, like with the
Yeah,
drumming, this drumming style they got, it reaches me more. Um, but then,
'cause-
yeah, I've discovered a bunch of heavy metal bands like Iron Maiden,
yeah,
Metallica, or bands like that when I was 13. But my cousin showed me the Exploited when I was at that age. But I was
yeah,
listening to like punk rock, like the bands like Sum 41, Simple Plan, Green Day,
yeah, of
stuff like
course.
that. That was in maybe '04, something like that. But then he showed me the Exploited, and I was my whole vision of the music changed for the rest of my life.
Got
And
it.
I said, okay, that's amazing, and that's like I want to look like these guys. I don't know why these guys look
Yeah,
like clowns, but then for me, for that fucking 12-year-old kid, I was like, oh, I want to look like these guys. I want to sound
yeah,
like this guy. And
exactly.
then I discovered a bunch of other bands along with that, with the internet here.
Okay, you
And
said earlier that you want to put something out that reaches the heart. That reaches. Okay, give me an example of a track on your new album. Of
well, I've heard lots and lots of comments about the song Apathy. I think that's
okay,
the third song, the third song of the album. Yeah, that's a song. That's the last song we wrote right before going in the studio. I wrote this song after a bad breakup I had with my ex and a bunch of other stuff. A girl that I dated that I we there was a lots of things, drama around jealousy and being toxic
gotcha.
and whatever, and being toxic to each other. So then I discovered with the girl I was dating after that, I was like, oh, okay, well, that's over. I'm not like that anymore. And
Yeah,
I know that I could get something that's better than that. And now that I'm just like apathetic
yeah,
about everything, it just changed my whole view of what a relationship could be like. Because I've been
yeah,
3 years in a 3-year relationship with a cycle, you know.
yeah. I get you. So, what's one of your biggest lessons you've learned having this project?
With Unwanted Noise, do not take anything for granted. No, nor no friendship for granted. No, not your band, not any record deals.
Yeah,
Um, it's just like you gotta take care of the people around you, the people that helps you. You gotta be supportive to everyone, not just your bandmates, but also the bookers,
yeah,
the labels, the promoters, and also like people like you that wants us to be on your podcast, or people that
yeah, yeah.
help us also. And yeah, being being genuine, nice people.
Gotcha. That's a good thing. It's like that was lost after a while. I mean, in the '80s and '90s, it was nice. I mean, everybody got along, and then it's like it died. And then it was good to see that same feeling popping up again. The OA scene is amazing. A bunch of bands that are popping up that are just amazing bands, punk bands as well, such as even in Canada with Reefer Madness and a whole bunch of bands that are coming from Canada that are just mind blowing. Big Boss, Jenny Wu, a whole bunch of people that are really good people that come from Canada. So it's really
Yeah,
nice. It's really nice to have you a part of this because I know you guys have put your heart out, and I see that the crowd is is pretty much in love with you guys. The best way to
we got
say
a
it. I
good.
mean, you are definitely loved in the scene. So that
Yeah, we
is,
have a pretty good response, and
yeah,
lots of
because
promoters are
it's
being
not a
very, very
competition. It's not a
yeah,
competition thing, like you said. Trying to get along with everybody shouldn't be a competition. And a
exactly.
lot of people try to make it that way, and I don't know. Iron
Well,
sharpens iron is the way I mean, I like that saying a lot, and we all help each other out, like you said. So
mhm.
that's what it's supposed to be about.
Well, in street punk, I haven't seen that really much in the street punk scene since I've been there. I mean, I've seen it in the oi scene, but people usually like try to get along with each other.
Yeah,
With maybe because street punk is like a dying breed. Maybe people
yeah,
tend to be like more supportive to each other than maybe the D beat scene would be. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't been in that scene or whatsoever, but I mean, like the people we've met on the road, they're always so much into it and really like they buy everything they can to help us
yeah. Of
get to
course,
the other city. It's always fun to meet people that got the same passion as you.
exactly.
Meet
So,
people from huh?
no, not to, go ahead. I'm gonna let you
Uh,
finish your
I was
thought.
I was about to say like the people we met in Europe. We met Bad Nasty, we met Breakout, we met a bunch of bands in Germany as well. And these guys were like they had the same passion as us, but in another continent, and not
Yeah,
just us Canadians with the Americans. Like it's the other side of the ocean.
yeah,
And these
exactly.
guys knows they listen to the same bands as us. They have the same passion for it. They try to book the tours the best they can, and they're doing it even better than us here in America. But then
Yeah.
it's crazy to see all these amazing people trying to help us, the small Montreal band that's from the middle of nowhere, and yeah,
That's
we're
cool.
really
That's
grateful.
awesome. That is. Oh, that's good. It's nice to hear that. Actually, it's refreshing to hear people say that they're grateful for that because yeah, it does mean a lot. I know. Definitely feeling that love from even across the seas, and all that. It's really cool that the
Yeah.
bond. So, tell me what label are you guys on right now, or are
Well,
you doing it yourself?
we never we the only label the only signed label I would say would be like Grimace Record because but it's only a streaming contract, you know. But
Yeah.
it's a non-written contract we got with the Dismantled Records. Like we really love each other
Okay,
and
dismantle.
we
Yeah.
always help each other. But like we're not really on any we're not signed with any labels.
Gotcha. So do it yourself, pretty
Yeah,
much.
mostly. Well, we ask for their help,
Oh,
and
okay. I
most
gotcha.
most of the time we find
Definitely.
them.
Awesome. So, I mean, you can find all your music on all platforms,
Yeah, yeah.
pretty much.
Spotify, Apple Music, yeah, Amazon Music. I think
Yeah.
everywhere we use DistroKid, so distribute it everywhere.
Do you have new music that you're working on for 2025?
Yeah, we just started last week. We wrote the first song, and I think I wouldn't jinx it, but like I think we're gonna be able to release a 5-track song maybe by the middle of the year. So I know we're cursed. Each time we want to put a record out, it's always late. There's always problems with it, not just the split. Tonight we
Yeah.
die had problems. We had problems with the latest. I think it came out 1 year after we recorded it, so maybe a
Yeah.
year and a half. So I just hope the song will be done in maybe a month, maybe 2 months.
Gotcha.
But yeah, we're back at it.
Yeah. So, what kind of traditions that are in the punk scene that you would hate to see leave?
Maybe DIY spots that you can smoke inside. That's
You're a smoker,
yeah,
huh?
I love that kind of places. In Germany, we had many, many, many venues that you can smoke inside. It was amazing.
Oh,
There
wow.
were, yeah, I love it. I don't know why I love it so much, but like I think it's because here in Quebec, it gets cold. It gets so cold, and you got forced to smoke outside, but you cannot take your drink out. So it's either you drink inside or it's either you smoke outside. You can't do both. You got to be 9 meters away from the door, and so it's like, and it's not it hasn't been like that for
Yeah.
many a long time. I think it started to be like that in 2016.
Hmm.
But then we're trying to get used to it, but it sucks. We don't go out to bars
Yeah.
anymore. But there's still DIY venues that you can still get inside, but you know it's DIY venues.
Yeah. It's funny. I walked out a venue over in Mexico, believe it or not, and got the cops stopped me because I had a open container. I was just going from one to the other bar, a
Mhm.
little bar hopping, and they're like, "Give me $50 or we're gonna take you to jail." I'm like, "What?"
Oh yeah,
So I
yeah.
understand
I
about
don't
the
know
being
if
outside
we
bar.
will ever. I don't know if we will ever be not be but play. If we will ever travel to Mexico or countries like that, like in Southern
Yeah.
America, to play shows there. I wish we could. We would do that.
And
We'll see.
are you a family man?
No, I have a girlfriend, but I don't have
Okay.
children. I don't. The only child I
Gotcha.
have are my roommates. I don't.
I
I'm
get you.
30 years old and my roommate's 21, I think.
Got it. Well, the reason why I was asking because of touring, if it makes it hard on touring and
Mm.
stuff like that. So
Yeah,
that
that
would
might be the reason why I never try to have children yet. I
gotcha.
don't even have a dog. I don't wanna have a to
You don't want
find
no
anyone that.
responsibility like that.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want
Gotcha.
to have to ask my parents to keep my dog and to watch it for let's say 2 weeks, 2 weeks and a half. No, I used to have my rent paid off and my all my bills paid, and then I could just fly off and play music.
Now, on a personal level, have you tried writing music for any other type of genre?
No, I don't think so. I don't. I only had the unwanted noise. I
That's it.
mean, since I was a kid, almost a
So
kid.
is this your first band that you were in?
Yeah, my first and only band. I try to have another project once, but I was drunk. So then a few weeks after that, I told the guys, yeah, I bailed. Yeah, because I
What?
knew I couldn't focus on unwanted noise as much as I can't focus on both on two projects at once.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
think it would be too hard for me.
How do you prepare yourself for a live performance?
What do you mean? How do I prepare
Yeah,
myself?
yeah.
Let's say I drink a bunch of beers.
Some people get a little bit nervous before going
Yeah.
out, and so I didn't know if you had a little thing
Well,
that you.
it depends. We've since I've been playing shows for more than 15, almost 15 years.
Dang.
It doesn't happen to me much. I mean, the best way maybe you drink 1 or 2 beers, but then I've played my first sober shows, sober tour. We played 3 shows with Bunch of Fucking Goose last summer, and I decided not to drink
Yeah,
the whole tour just to see if I could do it, if I could play in front of a bunch of people without any alcohol in my blood.
yeah.
So
How did that
and
go?
it was it was good. It was good. It was just weird because alcohol gives me energy. It it
Yeah.
it keeps me awake. Even though I've been up since 6 in the morning, if I drink alcohol, I'll be up till 4 or 5 in the morning. So once it was around maybe 11 o'clock p.m., I was falling asleep at the merch table. That's the only thing that I mean. It wasn't that bad, but it's just the thing I
Exactly.
missed from alcohol. But we had lots of fun. It was fun to wake up on time every day
Yep.
and not to be hungover. Yeah, it was a good experience. I wouldn't say I wouldn't do that again in the future.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, a lot of people, believe it or not, use that as answer for lessons that you've learned, and they would tell me not to drink, or whatever that they try not to drink or go on stage. So that's a good thing that you did that. And
Yeah.
you said that you would do it again?
Yeah, I would do it again if I know
Yeah,
that I'm capable of to do it. So
of
sometimes
course.
it can get scary once like you've been doing this your whole life. You've been
Yeah, of
playing shows
course.
your whole life, being tipsy or drunk or even drunk as fuck, but never played a show sober. It's like you could get nervous and like will I be as good as I'm not? But the adrenaline that playing a live show gives you is the same thing that being drunk. It gives you the same energy
Yeah,
that being
exactly.
like tipsy or slightly drunk.
Yep.
It's
Yeah, I get you. I do. Um, has anything happened during a show that was unexpected, or like something different, or unexpected, something that
yeah,
happened
yeah,
during one of
there's
your
many
shows?
many there's many things, but there's one thing like it happened in Atlanta and it happened in Syracuse. There's this friendship we got with that band, Moose Knuckle slash Who Kills Bucky Jacket.
Yeah, yeah.
These guys are, I wouldn't say clowns. I would say, in French we say farceur, but I don't know what's the word in English. They like to play tricks on you, you know.
Oh, they're
And
jokesters.
oh yeah, and so these guys, PJ and Mark, decided to bring to steal the life jackets off the planes. They flew in.
No.
So then both times they did this. In Atlanta, they put the life jacket on me while I was singing in the middle of the song. They put it on and they opened it and it exploded in my face. Like my glasses went off, my hat
Oh
just
no.
went away, and we had to keep on going. We had to keep singing. I looked like a fucking idiot with this
Yeah, of
little
course.
thing in my
They
face.
got
I
you.
didn't know what it was. It was just huge on my face like that, and I couldn't see shit. And then I didn't know how to take it off.
Oh, that is
Yeah. So
hilarious.
he did this, but not to me. He tried to do this to me in Syracuse, but then did this to my to John, who was filling in and never practiced with us. So this guy was actually was he was nervous to play the songs correctly, right? But
Yeah, of
then
course.
had another
Yeah.
difficulty. He had another challenge to have to play the song without seeing the anything
Oh,
he was doing. He had
oh
the life jacket
no.
on him. We were so pissed, but we managed to finish the whole set. So then these motherfuckers, we're gonna get them back. I don't know how, but we're gonna get
Yeah.
them back.
Payback's a
Get
bitch.
back to them. Yeah.
So what's one of your most memorable venues that you played at, and how come?
Hmm. I don't know. Uh, Definitely the Fofone Electrique in Montreal, which was which is one of the biggest punk venue we got. The Nirvana played there. A
Oh
bunch of
wow.
huge names played there. I've seen my first concerts there. I see Anti-Flag. I know these guys are not loved anymore, but like for
Yeah.
specific for good reasons. But then there's which other venue? Sorry, my back really hurts, and it doesn't help me think.
It's all right.
Um, in the U.S., memorable venues. We like the song and dance in Syracuse, but there's all the places we played in Europe. These guys were great hosts. They were amazing. They always offer you a place to sleep each time. They give you free beers. It's not like in America. Not just when I'm saying America, I'm talking about the North America. North
Yeah,
American
yeah.
culture. You got like you're lucky if you get two free beers, two free beers
Hmm.
ticket. You know,
Yep.
you always have to pay for where you sleep, or maybe if you know people around, like they let you sleep for free on their couches. But
Yep.
then there you got beds, you got food, you got breakfast and lunch every show. We played I think 10 shows there. Each time it's amazing. It's amazing. But then I'm not saying that we're not it's not good in US or either in Canada. It's just surprising. It's like you're not used to this. Like when
Yeah,
you
of
go there,
course.
you feel like you're actually a rock
Hospitality.
star. Yeah, you feel
Yeah,
like
that's nice.
you're treated
That's good.
like a genuine musician. You know.
That's awesome. What's one of your favorite tracks to play live?
I think it would be. I think it would be Prevail and Apathy. Yeah, both. Oh, Bury Me on the South Shore too. Really like to play that song. And
Hmm.
all the old songs that we've been playing for more than 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, got you. So tell me, so you got new EP coming out in mid of 2025,
Hopefully.
and hopefully, and so it's uh, oh, what was it? My head just went blank for a second. So, anyways, has there been any challenges that you've had, like going through this and getting this process going for Unwanted? I mean, like you said, you started off a little bit rough. You're young and you're 14 writing this lyrics that kind of just a kid would write, basically now you're an adult, you're more mature. So how does, has it been a little bit challenging, or has it been quite easy to keep this project afloat and
Well, it's not
fresh?
always easy. Keeping your relationships with your bandmates is not always easy.
Yeah,
Good relationships, like we don't agree with everything.
of course.
So this is, I think, the most challenging to keep people wanting to play music with you, to keep
Yeah,
these people interested in the project, that are willing to. It's always a question of money as well. So if they want to travel, because we really want to travel all the time, but
yeah, of course.
then again, we need money to do this because we got to
Oh
pay
yeah,
our gas. We need to pay. We need to take our time off from work. It's always things like that, and it always creates tensions when there's one person that can't follow or whatever.
yeah,
So it's like it's diplomacy, maybe I would say,
yeah,
like between like everybody. So it's like managing everybody so everybody's happy, everybody likes each other. It's not always easy, but I
yeah. I
think
can
we
see that be the most challenging part right there. When
yeah yeah
if you have
you
four
always see
people in
like
the band and then one can't do it, and
yeah
it's like, oh my lord. Okay, I can see
and
that.
you got to put the fact that add the fact that everybody's has their own problems, their own personal problems, and everybody's drinking a lot, and there's always alcohol partying and stuff. So it's easy to get drama over all that. So then, yeah, I would say it's like really it's like friendships. It's easy to lose them. So
Yeah.
you always have to try to be the best human being ever, and
Do
for each
you
other. You know.
do you feel you've lost some pretty good friends through
Yep.
this process?
Yeah. I lost lots of them, and I regret lots of things I did. I regret lots of things I said, but then now I love the people I'm working with, and
Yeah, of course.
I wouldn't trade it for the world. And
Yeah,
yeah,
gotcha. What would you like to say to your fans?
thanks for everything you did. Thanks for buying our merch. Thanks for streaming the album online. I'd say start a band, go to shows, go on our new website.
Yeah.
We got smaller fees, and be
You said
kind.
you have your own website?
Yeah, we got a new website on Squarespace. I
Okay.
can send you the link if you want. Maybe you
That'd
could
be
see
brilliant.
it.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah. So I could share it
yeah.
with people. Definitely.
And if you want us to play in your city, reach directly to us.
Gotcha. Will do. Definitely, definitely. So do you have any plans with people collaborating with you? Like other
Uh,
musicians collaborating with your projects?
yeah, well, for the next EP, I'm trying to work with Todd of Copyright Chaos. I'm talking to him in a pretty regular basis. And there was we were supposed to do a collab on the last album with the Ruffians, but it didn't work.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
Well,
our bassist is playing in like two other street punk bands. He's playing in Reaction and also Destructive, are really close friends. Um, so yeah, I think we had Brendan of Copyright Chaos who's been filling in on bass for us. We had Frank of the Ruffians that filled on bass for us. We had
yeah,
Mark of Who Gets Spiky Jacket and Moose Knuckle who filled in on bass for us, and
yeah,
John also of Open Fire.
yeah. I
Um,
like Loose Knuckle. They're good
so
stuff.
so yeah, this is the the only collaborations we had so far. Oh yeah, we have our close friends of CIDB. Yeah, I did a featuring on one of their songs called sorry, my back hurts. I don't
All
remember
right.
the name of this song. It's
I hope your back feels better, man.
yeah, it's well, Restless Souls. Yeah, Restless Souls of CIDB. You can see, you can find it on our Spotify.
Okay.
It's the
I'll
featuring
check it
songs.
out. Well, we have less than a minute now, bud. Anybody you'd like to say thank you and
Of
give some
course,
shout
I'd
outs?
like to say thank you to you. And
I'm a little person.
thank you so much, Kurt, and for everything you do.
You
You're
know?
doing an amazing job. The guys in Destructive, Max Noise, Trucks Up Toilet Records, also Diz of Pills Records, amazing guy, and
Yep.
yeah,
Feels.
all the
Yep.
bookers and friends, close friends that are listening to us.
Sounds good. I appreciate you, Nick. Thank you for your time.
Thank you
It was
so much,
really
Rooster.
wonderful talking to you. You're always welcome here. And we'll talk again
Same.
when you have that new EP out. Okay.
All right, I'll reach you
Get
out.
together again and have you talk about it.
Your face, I fucking hate your face. Your face, I fucking hate your face. I fucking hate your face. You like a winner. You're rushing off your smile. They're unmaking for my spit. Look at this one, the one that doesn't get on you. Then you see that your face is a spread of black and blue. Your face, I fucking hate your face. Your face, I fucking hate your face. When it comes to face, when the skin is cracked, the feeling like it is like a deadly killing flame. Only on your face, and of those things I hate. I've seen it once or twice, ever since you must have paid. Your face, I fucking hate your face. 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 Your face, I fucking hate your face.